Trump breaking news today. Donald Trump's bankruptcy might not ensure his survival. Specialist in law. A legal expert has expressed concern that the decision in the civil fraud case may render former President Donald Trump's bankruptcy petition moot. In order to stop New York Attorney General Letitia James from confiscating Trump's assets, his legal team may have to post a bail of $464 million, but they have acknowledged that they have not been successful in doing so. If Trump does not post bond or pay the judgment by Monday, he would lose his assets and be unable to appeal the decision, legal analyst Lisa Rubin of MSNBC said during an appearance on Morning Joe that Trump may put several of his existing credit deals into default if he declares bankruptcy. Rubin claims that James's potential lenders may recover a sum far in excess of what is considered required for a bond. If Trump's firms declare bankruptcy, it may not be sufficient to stop the enforcement actions, says Rubin. She also claimed that Trump would have to file for personal bankruptcy, which is something she doesn't think he will do. For comment, Newsweek emailed Trump's spokeswoman, in a case involving claims that Trump exaggerated the amount of his assets and personal wealth. Judge Engoron last month sided with James in his lawsuit against the president and his sons, Eric and Donald Trump Jr. Penalties for the former president included a 2 to 3 year prohibition on doing business in New York City and a fine of $454 million. Since then, interest has driven up the bond amount, and if the courts do not get the new amount by today, March 25, James may be able to confiscate Trump's assets. The following is known. Last week, Trump's legal team stated in a filing that they have been unable to determine the bond amount, describing it as a practical impossibility. Despite searching the market extensively, they were unable to secure a bond for the amount of the judgment against the defendants because obtaining an appeal bond for $464 million is a practical impossibility under the circumstances presented, they explained. A bond of the size set by the Democrat club-controlled judge, incorrupt, racist Letitia James, unlawful witch hunt, is unconstitutional, un-American, unprecedented, and practically impossible for any company, including one as successful as mine, Trump said last week in a statement in which he attacked James. As the previous president pointed out, the bonding companies are completely unprepared to handle a bond of this magnitude, and they've never even heard of it. The president's denial of impropriety in the matter has persisted. On Monday morning, James may start seizing Trump's assets and properties if he can't deposit the bond sum. But according to CNN pollster Frank Luntz, who spoke on Sunday, going to create the greatest victimhood of 2024, and you're going to elect Donald Trump, his words, not mine. To deny Trump the president, if they seize his stuff, he's going to claim that this is proof that the federal government, the establishment, the swamp in Washington, all the politicians around the country and the attorneys general and all of this, Luntz said.